We've all heard of nuclear energy, and maybe even know what a nuclear reactor is, but how does it work? Reactors are filled with an average of a few hundred assemblies, each made of about 2,000 tubes of uranium, a dense radioactive metal, that are then submerged in water. When hit with a neutron, the uranium undergoes a process called nuclear fission that sends more and more neutrons flying through the other uranium tubes, setting off more and more reactions. Fission is a process where an atom is split into two parts. When fission happens, the mass of the original atom is split, but some of the mass is let go and converted into nuclear energy. This energy then heats up the cooling agent, which is usually water or liquid metal. The cooling agent then turns into a steam, which then rises up and turns a turbine that produces energy. This process is repeated again and again on a huge scale, which produces tons of energy. Now, I'm sure we've all heard of Chernobyl, the biggest nuclear reactor accident ever, but how exactly did it happen? It all started with a test of the backup cooling system in reactor number 4. They lowered the power sent to the reactor by lowering metal control rods that helped absorb neutrons and slow down the fission rates in the reactor. However, they soon realized that the power was far too low and had to raise the power quickly to keep the reactor from collapsing. They did this by raising the control rods, but instead of slowly raising the rods over the course of a few days to keep the reactions balanced, they removed nearly all of them. As the reactions increased rapidly, the water in the tubes that also helped to keep reactions under control boiled away, leaving the uranium to react at an alarming pace. All the built-up steam from the boiling water built up in the reactor and caused an immense amount of pressure to build up. Eventually, the pressure became too much for the reactor to withstand, and it exploded. 8 tons of radioactive debris was sent flying into the atmosphere, and the nearby towns had to be evacuated. A concrete tomb of sorts was constructed to hold in the remaining radioactive material. Reactors used today are a different type of reactor that keeps the water in reactors from boiling and causing high temperatures. They are also equipped with many more safety features and backup systems to keep the reactor stable.